Liu Chang didn't belong in that training hall anymore. He was evolving too fast, and whatever was coming next, he wasn't ready for it. The instructor, a bad dude, ardent grade 2, scanned the class data. Then his gaze stopped, locked on Liu Chang. Yan Yongfen stood by, the academy golden name respected, fair, arrogant, but it wasn't about contenders. The instructor wasn't looking for talent, he was making a point. I'll pick this one. Qming and shout out. Trying to pull Liu Chang back, a quiet one in great exam reputation. Liu Chang almost laughed. Reputation? Useless. His body was starving, breaking, demanding more. Fear didn't come, excitement didn't come, only focus, cold, precise. Wasn't about passion anymore, this was survival. The room went still. Even the instructor paused, something felt off. He checked again, 0.8? Damn, impossible. The number didn't match what he was saying. Low-key blood, but something else far heavier, instinct. Still, he head back. Don't go all out, just learn from each other. The predator showing mercy. Liu Chang nodded slightly, thank you. Then, silence broke. Advice echoed from the side, basic tactic, defense, position, weak points. But Liu Chang didn't hear it, not anymore. The guy moved fast, too fast for any normal student. A storm of strikes tore through the air, and then everything slowed. Not the word, just his perception. This wasn't speed, it was a pattern. He saw it all. The shift in weight, the tightening in muscles, the intent before movement. He wasn't reacting, he was reading. Every strike mapped out before it arrived, every motion predictable. To him, this was easy, and that's when it became dangerous. Because the guy didn't realize his strongest attack was about to eat nothing. The fight had only just begun. The guy's strategy was simple: test the defense, control the pace, end it with one decisive strike. The crowd expected a lesson, a quick, clean humiliation. The blunt student moved fast, confident. His fist cut through the air, trailing a golden blow. Precise, lethal, certain. He was already smiling, then something broke. Liu Chang didn't dodge, he disappeared. The strike ate nothing, just empty air. For a split second, everything froze, but Liu Chang didn't. His mind stayed locked on the cold, blue stillness. This wasn't a fight, it was an analysis. Dissection. Before his opponent could even react, it was over. No exchange, no struggle, just one strike. A single impact that exploded through the air like a thunder. Silence followed, heavy, absolute. The instructor moved instantly, catching the collapsing student mid-fall. His expression twisted, shock in disbelief. Heat rose from the impact point, real, visible. He looked at the boy in his arms, then at Liu Chang, and froze. Liu Chang stood there unmoving, a faint blue aura coiled around him. His eyes weren't normal. There was no excitement, no pride, only confusion. As if it had been too easy. The realization spread through the room. Liu Chang hadn't won. He had erased the fight, one strike, casual, effortless. And suddenly, no one felt safe anymore, because if someone weak could do this, then everything they believed about strength was wrong, and Liu Chang was only beginning. Liu Chang's silence weighed heavier than any scream. Medic rushed in, the sharp clatter of a stretcher echoing through the hall. Yang Yinfei, once untouchable, was now limp, carried away like a man nothing. Mr. Zhang didn't really celebrate, he looked shaken. He barked orders, trying to wake the class from their shock. But it didn't work, the damage was already done. Liu Chang stood alone at the center, still and calm. He looked at his hands, then bowed slightly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen. A brief pause. I just couldn't control my strength. No one believed him. Whisper spread instantly. Drugs. That had to be it. There was no other explanation. No way someone at the bottom could overturn everything with one punch. They didn't see talent, they saw a cheat. Mr. Zhong's eyes narrowed, pressure building into his gaze. Without a word, he turned and led Liu Chang out, away from the crowd, into a quiet office. The air was cold, still. 0.8. Zhong read the number again, then looked up. Tell me the truth. His voice dropped. Are you using enchantment drugs? Warning followed. Damage, rules, consequence, but beneath it all, he needed an answer. Liu Chang didn't argue. He stepped forward towards the testing hub. A machine that revealed everything, no lies, no shortcut. His hand touched the surface, the room began to tremble. Whatever comes next would shatter everything. Liu Chang took a slow breath, then placed his hand on the testing hub. The air shifted instantly. A violent surge of neon light erupted from the device, flooding the room. No build up, no warning, just power. The number flickered, then locked. 1.532, silence, heavy crushing. In this world, 1.5 wasn't just I, it was a boundary, a line that separated humans from something greater. Liu Cheng had crossed it. At 18, he had stepped into the realm of the grade 1 martial artist. But that wasn't what froze the instructor, it was how. Zhong stared at the display like it was an hallucination. In all of Bai City, talent like this didn't exist. When he looked at Liu Cheng again, he didn't see a student. He saw something dangerous. Then the tension snapped. Zhong slammed his hand down and broke. Not in anger, but in shock and in disbelief. He turned and started mourning his crushed bonsai tree, his composure completely gone. But beneath this absurd movement, the truth remained. Liu Cheng stood there, holding a broken piece of testing device, almost apologetic. But the reality was worse. The machine was built to withstand seasoned warriors, and he had just surpassed it. Zhong slowly stormed back. 2 weeks ago, 0.8, his eyes locked onto Liu Cheng. To reach this level in 15 days is impossible. This wasn't talent, this was something else. He stepped closer, shadow falling over Liu Cheng. Who is backing you? A whispered, sharp, demanding. A hidden family, a secret master. Something had to explain it. Because if not, everything they know about power was wrong. And Liu Cheng understood he couldn't hide anymore. Liu Cheng leaned back, his face a mask of cultural innocence. My family, just normal people, he says with a shrug. No hidden legacy, no legendary master in the bloodline, no any outsider. It's just a lucky kid playing the being a warrior. But back at his home, tucked away in the shadows, his secret arms with a terrifying mechanical pulse. Electric blue lights arced across the machine that shouldn't exist. It's the source of his meteoric rise, and it's one thing he can never ever let them see. But secrets have a way of bleeding into the light. Inside the testing hall, the instructor stares at the daughter, his hand literally shaking, his mind is screaming. Double the key blood level in just 1 month. That's not just fast, that's biologically impossible. He looked at Liu Cheng, and he doesn't see a student anymore, he sees a monster in human skin. Liu Cheng's raw combat power hasn't just touched grade 1, he has completely shattered the ceiling. The instructor closes his eyes, and for a moment, he isn't in the gym anymore. He's back on the front lines. The sky is bruised, bloody orange. The air smells like a sulfur ozone. He remembered the crushing weight of despair, the realization that humans were never meant to win this war. He sees the monster again, beast the size of mountains with eyes like burning cows, tearing through steel, devouring hope against the kind of nightmare. A normal human is nothing but a snack. But then he remembered the others, the one who stood in the path of the apocalypse, the warrior with strength so unreasonable, it defied every law of nature. They weren't heroes, they were something else entirely, being so powerful that regular people couldn't even begin to comprehend their existence. The instructor opened his eyes and let out a long heavy sigh. The weight of words seemed to settle into his shoulders. He looked at the boy standing before him. Is Liu Cheng the miracle they have been praying for? Or is he a spark that's going to set the whole world on fire? He doesn't have the answers, but he watches Liu Cheng walk away. He knows one thing for certain. The peace they have been clinging to is just ended. And what comes next will change everything. Yeah, my boss back in it, you know how it goes in it. So, if you want to hear more of this recap, please turn off your notifications, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, I'll be with you.